Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to give you a little bit of information about who I am as a person and what my upcoming channel is going to be about. I am 23 years old. I have 20 foster siblings. All of us were adopted into the same home. And going on from that, ultimately, is going to be my past history. How did I get in this situation? My mom was 14 years old, ultimately got pregnant at 14, had me at the age of 15. A few years later, my sister Brianna ended up coming into the picture as well. She was 2 years of a difference between me and her. And then following that, we did have my awesome brother Spencer as well, who is my cameraman right back there. He was about 3 years younger than my youngest sister Brianna. Going from that, we ultimately lived back and forth with our grandparents a lot. My mom was in and out of jail, on and off of drugs, and we really didn't have much of a stable life. My mom got out of prison for one of her last times when she was 19 or 20 years old. Around that time, she ended up getting me, my brother, and my sister all back from our grandparents. And then during that time, she met an awesome guy named Frank. Alright, so sorry guys, we did have some people driving by on some kayaks in the river, so it just got a little noisy real quick. But just to kind of pick up where we left off, my mom ultimately just got out of prison for one of her last times, I would say. And during that time, she ended up meeting this guy. His name was Frank. Frank was a really cool guy. He worked in the prisons, really had had his life together, and that was the first time that me and my family actually met someone, or our lives were kind of somewhat normal. Moved in with him. We had a pretty good solid 2-3 years, and then a sudden decline in a lot of things really picked up. Frank lost his job. My mom was off doing her own thing. Us three kids were just kind of taking care of each other. We grew up with no food in the house, barely any power really ever, and it was a really hard thing to kind of really go through at such a young age. But over a period of time, my mom, things progressed and tend to get a lot worse. So CPS did get involved, and some things did happen where she, ultimately cheated on Frank, and a lot of things came about to where the whole family got separated. And me, my brother, my sister, we all went to 3 different locations. My brother went to a foster home over in Casa Grande, so if you're familiar with the area, you'll know kind of how far of a distance we were. I mean, not state, but definitely city to city. We were pretty about 2-3 hours away from each other. I was over in Glendale. It was my first group home. My sister went with her biological dad, which me, my brother, and my sister, we have different biological parents, same mother, but different fathers. My sister went to her biological father, who did not want to take me and my brother and split us up, because the chances of me and him, getting put together in a home were higher than getting placed in a position with someone else's father or a relative who really isn't related to me or my brother. After that, me and my brother moved around. He stayed around in the same location. I bounced around to, I want to say, maybe 13 different group homes. During the time of going to different group homes and all of that, I just couldn't find myself ever finding, true happiness or anything like that. So I was getting in trouble and, just just being a menace. I was just causing trouble in the group homes, just trying to get to be with my family, because I was a good kid put in a, wrong scenario, or wrong position, I guess we can say. So after that, ultimately about 1.5 2 years later, my brother was actually put into a group home with me, and I was going to a high school and met one of my good friends there, which ultimately ended up becoming one of my foster brothers. Got put in this foster home with this amazing family who had, at the time, I want to say probably like 10 or 11 kids. And over a period of time, that family took me and my brother in and gave us the love and the unconditional love that we really needed during that time. And you guys can really all check that out. I'll leave a link in the bio. That's going to be to my family's channel, kind of show you guys if you want a little bit more detail on all of that. You can go check a lot of our story out, see, young me at 15, 16 years old, and you can also see my brother here. You can see him from I want to say age 11, maybe a little bit earlier than that as well. And you can really check a lot of that out there too. I just really want to give you a great insight of who I am and what this channel is going to be about and what we're going to put out. I just really want to create some good positive content, and a lot of those people who are going through foster care, group homes, or being separated from their family or siblings or anything like that, and just tell those people who are struggling with those issues or going through those issues day to day that there is a way out, and there always is going to be a lighter side. I know you might not see it, but you always got to dream big and find those little things in your day that can tend to make you a little happier, and just look at your cup half filled instead of half empty. I mean, really, it's just going to be about a really positive channel, and just to share some love and some expressions of what I go through daily, such as the trauma that I went through, and be able to open up and express a lot of these things to you guys, so you can see that group homes and foster homes, they do cause a lot of damage to people, but at the very end, a lot of it can be recovered, and you can really create a fantastic person out of that, because a lot of these things you endure through life really do create a strong individual. You just have to endure it, bear with it, be excited that yeah, that is a crummy situation you went through, but at the end of the road, you're going to be such a stronger person, and you're not going to run into people like you. I feel distinct as an individual, as myself, and people going through this will know and understand at the very end that this will create a very powerful person who will carry that on into the world and share some happiness and bless those people's lives around them. So I would really say that that's what this channel is going to be about, is blessing those around me and just sharing a lot of just love and passion at what I do with you guys. So kind of going from there, I feel like that's a quick brief rundown of who I am, kind of where I come from a lot of you who do not know. So pretty much after this, we're just going to get some nice shots of us fishing. If we hook up with anything, we'll throw those clips in here as well, and kind of go from there. But I hope you guys enjoy this first video, and I thank every single one of you guys for taking the time to check this video out and watch it. And if you can, leave a like, a subscribe. Feel free to always reach out to me on any social media platform. I'm always here to talk. I'm always here to be friends, meet new people. So stay tuned for what's coming next.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control, and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.